So, how much does this guy weigh? 5. Oh, Ivel, you're the hero we deserve. Or, well, we probably don't deserve, but you're the hero we need. So what we're gonna do here... I got a plan. We are going to move a door key to Leaf in exchange for something. It doesn't really matter. Then, we are going to clear out this guy's garbage for later. Maybe I'll give a short sword to Leaf, even. Well, the long sword is like the heavy, higher damage iron sword. The short sword is definitely a weaker... Okay, the short sword is pretty bad. It weighs more than the iron sword. It does the same damage. All you get is 5% hit rate for 2 physical weight. So it's not really a good sword. It's fine. We should have one more turn after this. Because he's going to use one of his chest keys. And he's got 20 of them. But that's his next turn. Good. We actually made really good time. I mean, I think if you knew that the priest was going to open that room up, you might have tried to go a little bit faster. Of course, then we missed the 87%, but, you know, classic. We're going to want to start rescuing kids pretty soon. Ronan's probably a good kid carrier. Maybe Marty. Probably Dagdar too, actually. Finn's gonna hang out here. We could do some ferrying. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. You can, you know, move, transfer, and then basically transfer chain a kid in one turn. I'm not too worried about that. Oh! I forgot about possibility of reinforcements, though. Sure. 2 axe guys, no biggie. Technically, ambush reinforcements. They get to move right away. Yeah, get out of here. He probably is JoJo, honestly, there, Robert. With the way he... There you go. See, it took me like an hour. But as I was getting closer to the throne, I'm like, isn't there a secret? And if you don't go fast enough, Kaga has a surprise for you. If you don't make good progress, the boss gets a meteor tome to snipe you with as you move in. Super fair and balanced. For chapter 3. But it's fine. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, he totally can. Yeah. But I'm pretty confident. Actually, I'm not as confident as I was. She actually can't double with the iron sword. Wow. 8, 16. That's half. That's not even good. Ivel! I was like, I'm sure you can handle this. I mean, I could kill him, but that's not what we want. 5, 10, a crit would do 15. That's not enough. You need double crit. She might get adept. Well, she doesn't die in 2 hits, so even if she gets countered and then he hits her again next turn, she'll be fine. Between her crit rate and her adept rate, she has too high of a chance of killing him if I did a regular attack. Now, the problem is, I was hoping to get rid of him right there. He can meteor somebody. I think he might just L-fire... He might just try to L-fire her, which is fine. She'll survive it. but he also might meteor someone else, which means 3 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if he meteors the kids. If he meteors the kids... Yeah, if we just killed him, we would lose all this stuff. And I really want the heal staff and the chest key. Meteor's probably good to have for later, and Hellfire's probably good, but these are really, really important. So how much meteor damage are we looking at? Magic 7. So that's 16 damage, but he'll have an attack speed of 0. 16 magic damage. Most people can take a hit as long as they're full. If he targets the children, though, oh boy. Maybe we should pick all the kids up this turn. I think I've seen enemy siege tomes kill children before, like green units. Yeah, we got this. Alright, all children rescued. We're gonna need Lithis to go open some doors or the last treasure chest. He can survive one hit, right? I said it's only 9 plus 6, or 9 plus 7, 16. Yeah, he'll be fine. Probably gonna want Safi available. Well, what did I say? 10 units? 10 squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the furthest he could possibly fire if he moves and shot the meteor down, so we'll keep her out of range. There's also some reinforcements coming. Iron Axe. That's nothing. Nothing to worry about. I assume there'll be more than one turn. Actually, they might go try to burn those villages down. Yeah. Let's not abandon this area entirely. We could start trying to kill the boss. This is a seas map, right? Yeah. So we could kill the boss. It wouldn't end the map or anything. Let me just see how it looks. Yeah, thrones. Plus 10 defense. So... hope you've got someone with some magic, basically. We'll talk about boss fighting once we deal with his priest dude. More reinforcements? Let's just say I'm not too surprised. Oh, well, that's a bad spot for reinforcements. I'm pretty sure Ivel will be... I give her 50-50. She's probably dodged. Now, if she had been hit there, she would have been in range of the Hellfire Mage. Ah, but his AI script has him just collecting items. So I did have an extra turn. Like, I wasn't basically screwed if I didn't capture him. I had one more round to do it. Which is good because she needs to be able to survive this hit to be safe to capture. And the boss can't shoot 3 range, right? It's a 2 range bow. Just everything that could possibly go wrong. Let's make sure. And there is still other things that could go wrong if reinforcements continue to spawn. They have like a 25% chance to hit her, so... you can't handle 25% it's just popping it out of nowhere. Alright, now dodge this 40 and I'll love you forever. Oh, come on, Ivel. If she'd missed her 98... there's a few ways that could have gone badly. Alright. The good news is we captured him. I wonder if I could just block the reinforcement tile. OG strats. Just block the tile where they spawn, right? Longbow was range 3 in other games, but for now, no. I don't know why, it's not right now. We're definitely going to want Safi to do some heals. But, oh yeah, hey, nice. Ronan! Best unit. Alright, those guys can ferry some units down. We need to make sure the villages don't get burned. Shouldn't be too difficult, but these guys are moving fast. We're gonna have to let Finn just guard them a little bit. I could dismount him and use a sword. It's silly. Technically, you can do that. I wonder if they would attack him if he was in range, or if they will skip him. I think I want to kill one on enemy phase though, so I'll put him just in range of the front, the leading one. And I don't want to mess this up this far into the chapter, so we'll Brave Lance it just to be comfortable. Because Tanya and Marty are not amazing backup here. We don't have a lot of powerful units. The infinite supply of bandits. I think there was a unit trying to spawn behind Lippis. Oh, they're not attacking. They are determined to burn. Well, I gotta be careful then, because I can't kill them on enemy phase. They're not particularly high-level bandits, though. I guess it just means Marty gets a bit more practice. Marty is the hero we need right now. 52%. Hand axes are pretty bad. Steel axes are not a lot better. I wouldn't be expecting a whole lot out of the Marty party this turn. But maybe he gets it. Free XP, well... There you go, Marty, level up. Doesn't even need to hit things to level up. 1 HP, 1 Constitution. Yep. That's about what you'd expect from his growths. Alright, but, like, seriously... I can't let these guys burn the village down. Now, they didn't attack me, which means we have some advantages in that they're dumb. They're not. If they don't attack us, then we can kind of block their movements a bit. So they like it's fine. This tile doesn't burn the village. Attack speed of 2, so they're not doubling anyone. I could drop the children to help fight. Or we could bring Lucia home. I don't know which house she goes to. I know this one's like Medio or something, right? I actually don't know if the game tells you, like, if it's just like, oh, you got the wrong kid, you fail, or if they give you another chance next turn. We'll figure that out next turn. With Super Speed Ronan. Alright. So she's overburdened. But we don't really have any inventory space available here. Not much. It's fine. If there's no reinforcements because we're blocking the tiles, that's good. We're skipping some free XP. It looks like they're trying to spawn. Like, the map is scrolling right to those tiles that I've got people blocking. Oh, good. Now they're aggressive. Maybe when they have no possible path to the village, they, we should do some tower defense, where we leave one route open so they don't attack us, and they have to, like, wind their way across the whole map to get there. Yeah. So if they had both hit, she might have died. She would definitely have died if they'd both hit their 38%. Alright, come on, Tanya. HP, luck, defense. Well, a little bit of defense. Gem TD. Oh, that's a lot of axe. An infinite supply of axe guys. Well, really just 4 rounds, but Tanya should not be in a position where she can get hit twice. That's not good for her. Yeah, we got a problem. We rushed so hard to get that meteor, I didn't think of the bandits trying to burn the villages. This is not going to work amazing, even if... I don't think I can drop and then attack. Our stats while carrying are just not good. Well, we can do 10 damage. Oh, that's a magic attack. 1 damage short of finishing him off. Wonder if Ronan could attack 70%. If he hits, it will definitely help. Alright, good job, Ronan. I'll give you that one. This is going to be a sketchy turn, make no mistake. This is an easy kill. I think Finn can definitely Brave Lance one of them down. But it took 3 people, assuming we don't miss our 99%, to kill 1 brigand here. Which is not ideal. And... I mean, Marty's not killing anything on his own. He's just going to be here to help protect Tanya. 1 can attack her, that's fine. Finn's going to have to stand here. I mean, Dagdar's got movement stars as well, so maybe we get lucky? No. And Halvin does not have movement stars. So much good stuff! Even an armor slayer. You know what's kind of neat? I guess he used a chest key, so I still lose the resources, but like I would have had to use lockpicks otherwise, so not bad. And that does give us our second heal staff, which is great. Hey! It's the first time we've had a healed miss. It's, I think it's 60% plus your skill times 5. Or, no, skill times 4, I think, actually. Yeah, 60% plus skill times 4. So she's got a 84% chance to hit with her healing. I'm not moving those guys. I'm not prepared to take any more armor knights up there if they do spawn. Alright, Finn. You're gonna have to kill this guy. I believe in you. Well, it's a good thing he's got that Brave Lance. If we were playing the accurate inventory handover from my genealogy game, I did not leave the Brave Lance on Finn. When he disappeared for the end of Generation 1, he probably had a steel lance and a javelin or something stupid, because I didn't really like Finn all that much. If I put Marty here, only 1 person could attack Tanya. And this protects Ronan, who might be a bit weaker. Boy, Marty takes a lot of damage on counter, too. 12 plus another 12. Theoretically, 3 12s, worst case scenario. That would be bad. Alright, he just stays where he is, throws an axe. His little known power is to pass the Brave Lance over to one of the Pegasus Knights that really loves getting extra free attacks at range, at flying double attacks. Oh good, more axes. We didn't have enough axes, you know. I think Kaga, he may have gone a little bit, you know, the developer. Hey look, tower defense, it's working! Yes! He wants to get to this house, so he's gonna... Yes! All those days playing old Flash games is paying off. Alright, we gotta stem the tide here a little bit. How do we want to do this? I'm still going to open with some chip damage arrows, because that seems sane. And I think I don't know. I'm trying to decide if it's worth just trying to drop the kids off. Or, like, are the Axe Guy reinforcements just sort of infinite? Like... I mean, it's 50-50. I don't expect much out of Marty. So, I know Meteo goes to that house. That's the only one I checked ahead of time. That's Carpra. That's Jubel. Maybe they told me the wrong... I thought I said, like, Meteo or something cool. Romeo. Maybe it was Romeo. I thought Meteo, but yeah. The problem is I don't know where the kids go. Okay, I want to make a little save here. I don't know what happens if you send them to the wrong house. I assume they just tell you. So this guy wants Master Carpra. Ah! So we just sort of waste our turn. Okay, I'm safe stating for that, because, like... So I could return Carpra. But that opens a hole in my line. I can't return that kid. That means Ronan's is one of those ones. Now I'm cheating, but like Ronan's goes down there, and Dagdar's goes on the south house. We don't know where Jubel and Lucia go, but they're these two. So it's not that complicated. It's just if you don't know, the game doesn't give you a whole lot of time to figure it out. Now we could. Yeah, we can do rescues to try to drop people off, right? Like we could trade it over here and then go up there. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do some of that. I believe. Oh, it can't be! Romeo, safe and sound! From the depths of my heart, I thank ye for bringing my boy. I hope we have room in our inventory. I'd like you to have this. This here ring's been handed down in my family for as long as I can remember. It's enchanted, it is. Take it. Yeah. Oh, it gets sent to supply. Well, that's lovely. So we do have access to sending items to the supply. You just have to max out one of your inventories ahead of time. That's great. And you can take a shorelines. Oh, good. We can still get back here. Sweet deal. See, I was thinking Finn, that would work out. Now, we actually have a... Okay, I wrecked my tower defense strat because right now there's no path to the houses. So they're going to attack us. We know this because of cheating, but whatever. Master Carpra, thank you, thank the gods you're alright. I was sick with worry. The young master is a nobleman ward, and was coming to our village as a messenger, but got mistaken for one of our own children. You have my deepest thanks, but I've little to give. Still, I imagine rescuing a child of Thracian nobility ought to pay off sooner or later. Alright. So those two are cleared. So if the bandits... Yeah, it's closed. They can't burn these ones down anymore. They have to burn the ones way down there. Which means... Oh, I don't have anyone... I was gonna move... I was thinking, like, Halvin... I should have ended Halvin's turn... No, I couldn't. I had to pass it over. I should have ended Finn's turn, like, here. Because then they would be moving down this way, and they wouldn't be able to burn the house down, and they wouldn't be attacking us. Which is what they're gonna do. It's gonna hurt. Okay. So, everyone in the front is not carrying a kid. Halvin's pretty strong. Dagdar's pretty strong. Tanya could take 1 hit. Marty, well, he can probably take 2 hits, maybe. And Ronan. He might get a movement star. He wouldn't have been high enough constitution to move Halvin. I guess if he could rescue Tanya... How would that work? If he rescued Tanya out of the way, they'd have a path. So they might not attack us. But we would be taking a 15% gamble. We'd have to drop our current kid expecting a movement star. Yeah. Ah, no movement star. Oh well. It's a yeah, calculated, right? All right, let's try heal round 2. Alright, that's looking a little bit better for Ivel. So what I would like to see is, now that... Yeah, we've already cleared this guy's inventory, right? Yeah. That bishop. Now that that's cleared, take and release. And I'm gonna actually put Ivel, like, my plan here was to leave a square open to see if someone would spawn. Because it looks like the map is still trying. So there you go. Alright. Tanya can't counter. Yeah. Oh, I probably should have unequipped the flame sword, but... She actually didn't just finish him off. Alright. Okay, good. Now, I wonder if... like, only one bandit attacked. I wonder if they're like... Well, the house I was gonna burn got sorted out, so now I'm gonna stop moving, because my purpose in life is over. Was that a 99% miss? That I didn't even pay attention? She swung twice, hit once at 99%. Yeah, I'm not surprised. At least it happened when we didn't need it. Okay, we gotta be careful here with Tanya. Gonna try to help her out a little bit. Alright, looking good. Oh, sure, Ronan. He just shot an extra arrow. But he didn't really hit anything, so it doesn't really count. Ronan! How come you got a movement star this turn when you don't need it? You punk. With the turn where it would have helped save Tanya, he doesn't get a movement star. But now, when it's pointless... Fine, you can go get your kid into the house next turn. Finn, I have to hold on, I have to protect Tanya. I know a lot of these guys didn't attack last turn, but I don't know if that, like, that doesn't mean they won't this turn, right? Let's just make sure we clean up a couple of these. I should be a game developer. I mean, that'd be fun, maybe. I hear game developers tend to have kind of shitty working conditions, though. 18 damage times 2. I mean, this is, like, you know, Dagdar's way overpowered for one random brigand, but... we need to clear out the ruffians a little bit here and make it look a little nicer. I think most kids, and I'm not trying to call anyone a kid, but young programmers out there probably at some point have a dream of being a game developer, and then they look into like what it would actually look like, what the conditions would actually be like at a game dev studio, and go, oh right, maybe not. Excuse me. It's kind of pointless letting Ivel just slice these guys up. I mean, if I move, it's probably just going to be more infinite wave. Is it really? It's probably just like 10 turns of 2 reinforcements per turn or some nonsense. But I wonder if she just killed the boss, if they would stop. Because she could just go kill the boss. He's actually got the bow equipped, so he's safer from up close. But she needs the magic damage. Yeah, Drow, that's what I hear mostly. I have made games before, I wouldn't call myself a game dev. Oh, JavaScript's not totally the worst. There are worse languages than JavaScript. I can give you, I can confirm that. It's not a high bar, but when I was in university, they started us on Java and then eventually added in JavaScript for all the mild differences it makes in actual programming, but you know. For my money, my money's on Python. I'm not a Java guy per se these days. I feel like I'm just wasting potential up here. Why don't we just pull back? These guys are pretty slow, right? 5 movement. They're not going to be able to chase us. PHP? Yeah, I had a course on that too. A lot of the... Are you kidding me? It's 284% out of 4 missed. Okay, we're just gonna pull back. I feel bad because these enemies keep spawning, and there's no one up there that needs the experience. So, once we're done with the axe guys, the rest of the team will turn around and go clear them out. But we weren't really in a great position to kill the boss anyway, so we'll get the kids rescued, we'll turn around, and then I want to have a couple turns to go to storage, right? Because that's part of the objective here, is to actually clean up my inventory. No emulator for the Switch? I'm sure there will be eventually, but it's pretty new, right? I was surprised the Dolphin emulator was so good for Wii games, actually. I knew it was for, like, GameCube. I knew they had a pretty good GameCube, but it actually works pretty well on Wii. So, in terms of Fire Emblem, like, just for long-term plans, while we're messing around on this longer map, the overall strat is, like, I want to do, obviously, Fire Emblem 5 here. After this game's done, that means I'll have covered 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the channel. All the Game Boy Advance and the 2s tied together Super Nintendo ones. I'd probably follow up with the next Fire Emblem series when I get there. I'll probably go Path of Radiance into Radiant Dawn. And then skip the 3DS ones. And I do like Three Houses a lot, so I could do a capture card or something. And I have a Switch, so I'm sure I could video output if I tried. My daughter! Please, bring Lucia back! You brought the wrong kid, you dummy! Just here, take your kid. I know this is the right spot. Lucia! Oh, my own girl, hale and hearty! Thought my heart would give out from worry, it would! I can't begin to say how grateful I am to ye, stranger. Don't have much in the way of thanks, but mayhap this old parchment could be of some use. We've been puzzling over it for years, but what it does is beyond our ken. All we know is that merely holding it fills you with tremendous vim and vigor, amongst other things. Other things. Hope it helps you, I surely do. Balder Scroll. Hey, that's a good one. I didn't look up what these guys gave you, but that's our next growth. Or our next scroll. That's 2 Crusader Scrolls, anti-crits, and this looks like a just passive 5%. Just a standard baseline, nothing crazy. Okay. The Axe army continues to march. The Baldur's Gate scroll. Do I like D&D? Yeah, I don't have like a group. I'm kind of like a lot of us YouTuber content creators. I'm a bit of an introvert, so I don't have a whole lot of real life like family group type friends. So I don't have like a tabletop team that does D&D games. But it's always one of those things that I figured if it ever popped into existence, I'd probably be a pretty big fan of. I've played many Dungeons and Dragons computer games, but tabletop generally requires friends. Not to say I have no friends, I just don't have enough friends that we also include a tabletop group. It's a different echelon there. I could probably go out to the, there's some local game stores I'm sure you could go to, the ones that sell comic books and cards and the stuff, and I'm sure there's tables open and blah blah blah, but that's why being an introvert is part of the answer. It's like, yes, I'm sure those exist. Ugh. Imagine D&D JRPG. I've thought about DMing before, but yeah, that's another one. I don't think I have the time for it. I've got too many open projects. It sounds fun, but I need a time machine to get around to all the stuff that I would like to do if I had the time. Oh, don't forget. Gotta move these guys. Looks like I may have moved off of the reinforcement tiles, like on the last turn. The armor was showing up. Well, yeah, being introverted certainly helps with the whole coronavirus stuff. I'm not hurting for staying inside most of the time. Yes, Safi! 0 stats. That's what we needed. Yeah, so we probably missed out on a bunch of sword armor guys we could have killed. I'm assuming they seem to respawn probably about as long as the axe guys did. So how many axe guys did we fight? Like 10 or 12? We probably could have had that many armor swords if we wanted some XP grinding. It's fine if we don't get every single piece of XP, but just kind of neat. Now, there is some disadvantages to spending a long time on a map and having your units fight and fight and fight. We won't see it for a little while, but I'll show you the stat screen here in a second. Also wasting our Brave Axe here a little bit. Alright, Halvin. 1 HP, 1 luck. Okay, we got a couple bad level ups. Not great. I think I'll just have Ocean take that guy out now. But every time we do an action, our fatigue is going up by 1. And some people are probably already fatigued enough that we'll have some problems. Well, yeah, some people are fatigued, technically. If your fatigue is higher than your max HP, it's not going to happen for a little while, but there'll be some consequences. Wasting? It's always wasting when you don't need to use it. Holy Heim, Jubal, you're safe. You gave me a real scare there. I'm so glad to see you again. Whatever your reason, stranger, thank you for helping, truly. Now listen, my older brother is an Imperial soldier, but if and ye ever see him, tell him that the Empire done what the Empire done to our youngest kin. His name's Dalshin. I ain't a doubt in my mind he'd help you, so don't forget him. Don't go forgetting him. Dalshin, you guys remember. So, like, when I say I'm wasting my weapons, it's actually a 60-use weapon. But, it's just, it's so good, and there are other options that are good enough that are replenishable, but it's a non-replenishable resource. It's, you got this and that's it. So, unless you need to use it, you generally should hold on to it for later. I think what I'll do is I'll put Leaf over here. See if they go for him. And then we'll just pull out of the way. We're basically done. We got the 4 houses done. We're not playing 3 houses, we're playing 4 houses. I believe in Leaf. Let's send Ocean over here. 8 damage. He probably will crit on a second, though. I'd be guessing. Leave Leaf with the leaves, yep. Really? No critical hits, Ocean. There is a weapon fixing staff. It's actually 5 uses. Sorry, I have to correct everything you say, but there is a hammer that we already have, and it has 5 uses. But it's still not replenishable. There are lots of things we could repair, and repairing the Brave Axe might not be the best use of our hammer. Alright, we're gonna go check out the shop, and then get to the supply convoy, and then wrap this up. No, don't worry about it. It's always funny. I get lots of advice from chat, and it's kind of got a 50-50 chance of being totally wrong, or somewhat helpful, so... Lots of people suggest things. Sometimes they're right, lots of times they're not. Ooh, that's our first Leaf crit. Very nice. And an adept. He got a critical and like a 5% adept. Very nice Leaf. Showing us how it's done. Do it again. Another adept. He didn't get the crit. He didn't get the 4% crit, but that was 2 adepts in a row. Beautiful work. So, I guess it's an 8% adept chance. It's attack speed percent, so that's 8. And then his crit rate is 5%. That's pretty cool. You keep at it, buddy. There's very, very low odds he would die in this encounter. And if we can get him a level up, why not? Alright, so we need to go to the shop. I guess I have some door keys. I don't know if I should be wasting the lockpicks. I don't know if it is wasting, but we need to keep an eye on our count of lockpicks anyway. And if we see any enemy thieves, we should definitely try to grab them. I guess no door key on Safi, alright. I will... She's got that extra heal staff now, so I think grinding a little bit of... Grinding. Just getting her a little bit more staff XP while we move around is probably fine. I don't really think we need to move everyone up anymore. Well, okay, it depends on how much inventory management I want to do at the supply. And I do know that a certain event coming up soon might mean organizing our inventory right now is the preferable action, without spoiling anything at all. Please don't spoil it in chat. But there is some reasons to manage your inventory right now. YouTube is bullying you? Oh, man. Hey! Leaf just did 3 turns with Adept, and then a turn with no Adept, and then a turn with another crit, with 2 crits out of like 10 attacks. Thracia. It's when you don't need it. You get all the crazy random shenanigans, all the 5% hits, when it's completely unnecessary. I think that's why I think that's why this game is kind of beloved. It's got some ridiculously low odds. Like, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't happen very often, but still happens. Like, in the newer games, 5% basically means never. But 5% is still 1 in 20, so we actually see it in this game. Alright, so they sell door keys. We have to sell an item to be able to afford a door key. And I have heard suggestions that I should try to buy some door keys. Let's move Lithithicon across though. Well, now that I know what's there. Then die when a crit... Well, the one thing I will say, though, is that enemy crits shouldn't be included in the bad Thracia RNG. Although there might be low percent crits with the one random number system. You can equip a scroll, and there's 12 of them? Once you get to, assuming people don't die with them or whatever. But you do have a fairly accessible immunity to crit in this game, compared to most Fire Emblems. So, there should be fairly easy ways to remove the enemy crit rates. Really, compared to other games, like in 3 Houses, it would be overpowered to have so many immunity to crit type items. Like, that'd be really, really strong. I'm sure it just depends on how you're playing the game. I think if you were playing it completely blind, the idea is you're probably not going to steal a lot of lockpicks or know, you know, what enemies to capture for keys, or maybe not as effectively capturing all the ones you should be. So if you're playing it completely blind and not taking your time as much as maybe I am, you might want to focus more on buying some stuff like that. I don't think it's going to be a problem for me either, really. I'm sure I'm not the best Fire Emblem, you know, gamer in the world, but I don't think I'm too bad at them. When I actually slow down and think about stuff. Like, you can always get into autopilot mode. Autopilot mode gets people killed. Yeah, so... Okay. 128 spaces in storage. What do we want to do? What I'm gonna do... Oh boy, this episode's already almost 2 hours. For the future tubers, we're going to put a little cut here. It's basically the end, but I will come back to kill the boss and finish the chapter up. But I'm just going to cut for the next, like, 10 minutes while we move everyone up to the supply and store some stuff. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit so everyone's got, you know, a couple weapons. And it'll save us a lot of time later on, I think. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Welcome back there, future tubers. We just spent probably way too long doing a little bit of item management. For the most part, I just tried to organize people to have weapons they can equip, one vulnerary, maybe a scroll on certain characters that need critical protection, and some growths. But generally, there's more inventory space now for most people to capture enemies and get their loot. As much as we've been doing a lot of capturing, we're actually quite low on iron axes and iron swords and iron bows. So there are lots of iron weapons we should probably try to steal in the future. But, you know, now that we've got we're getting convoy access, it'll be a lot easier to hold on to stuff like that when we steal it. So anyway, that's a quick overview of our equipment. Most people have one vulnerary, and I've tried to, you know, the thief has the torch in a pinch. You know, we've got the healer with a couple keys and some heal staves. We had 2 stat boosters. Oh yeah, we'll look at the boss. He's just been sleeping there. He said he was tired, right? He's like, I need a break. I've been walking all day. I'm just going to have a little nap. So he's just been napping. But yeah, Leaf's got the shield ring. So I'm going to use this on him. Leaf does not get anywhere close to his cap defense by natural growth. So this is good long term and also short term. Keeping your lord alive seems like a good plan. My logic I argued to the live chat was essentially we gave him the boosted HP. Comboing it with boosted defense means you get more value out of that boosted HP. So it's got a bit of a multiplier. You know, he's got a higher chance of taking more hits and not dying terribly from it. Also, with critical protection, the only way he dies is taking damage, which, well, resistance we can't do much about for magic, but at the very least, his physical defense and HP is a bit higher. So, yeah, seems good for your boss, your lord boss. And we still got a speed ring that I left in the supply. I couldn't really decide anyone I wanted to give it to. I was leaning to the thief Lithis for a while because speed helps him steal, but his speed growth is decent. Like, he'll probably cap it soon after promotion, which might be a fair ways away, but like the point is he doesn't need a +2 speed to get to 20, and once you're at 20 that's the max. And I haven't seen a lot of enemies faster than him yet. Like, there might be a time where we run into some enemies that have like 13, 14 speed, and I'm gonna be like, oh man, if only we used the speed ring on him. But I have a feeling in the long run he doesn't really need it, and I'm waiting to find a different unit. I don't really know the roster of Thracia very well, but I'm waiting for a unit that's got like really good strength and maybe defense or something, but could use the speed ring more effectively. Commonly in Fire Emblem it would be like a Wyvern Lord that's got great physical power but low speed, and then you boost their speed up a little bit. Kind of like a Jill, right? Like if you played Path of Radiance, Jill is really good, but she definitely likes 1 or 2 speed boosters, and then she just wrecks the entire map. So stuff like that, it's kind of what I'm thinking. Anyway, meanwhile, this Lobos guy, he's been having a nap all day, just watching us walk around. We do need to go kill him, and he's going to be a little tricky because he does have essentially 23 defense. I'm pretty sure thrones are 10 resistance as well. 10 magic resistance and 10 physical defense, I think. Actually, I'm not 100% sure on that. We can test that out with the flame sword. Anyway, we'll go kill this guy and we'll wrap up this chapter. So for instance, if we attack with a flame sword, it looks like he does not get throne defense added to resistance. So that's nice. I guess there's probably not a lot of talk about capturing him. His weapons aren't specifically great. He's only got 12 constitution, so we could probably hammer him. Let's see how that looks here. Let's see what Dagdar could do with a hammer before I just kill him. If we tried to capture him, 20 damage once, but only 1 in 4. And then he would switch over to his short lance. And then it'd be easier to hit him. Maybe. At least we'd have weapon triangle. That's plus 5% accuracy. I think you could also start trying, okay, hold on. Remember it said 25%? Give me another turn to move Tanya into range here. Oops, wrong one. Capture, hammer. Look at that, 35%. I think that's... No, I think Ivel also gives him 10%, doesn't she? I'm trying to remember my supports a little bit. Like, it's hard in this game because you can't see it in-game, but... There you go, 45%. Why go with 25 when you can go with 45? So if we could chip him down 6 damage, then we'd have a 50-50 approximately shot to capture him. Do we care? And he has regen, that's true. How much damage can the light brand do? Like, if we could get the kill with Leaf. 8. Because it's magic damage. Leaf takes 9 in return, which isn't that bad. Alright, I got the strat. If we attack regularly, we might just kill him. No, 1 shot, 1 kill. 50 damage minus 23 is 27. Okay. Come on, Dagdar. I believe in you. You can set this up for Leaf to get some XP. The only value from the boss is the experience, and if it's only Ivel and Dagdar, they don't need the experience anyway. See you later, Corsica. Who do you think you are? You honestly believe you'll get away with this? We could have just walked away by now. He doesn't even move. Aw, Dagdar. Alright, let's let the boss attack Dagdar, and we'll see if things feel a little bit better next turn. He's not going to kill him. There's no way he one-shots Dagdar. I can't. It's not possible. There. Dagdar. Oh, you fools. This doesn't end with me. Well, that's the easy way to kill him. I mean, Dagdar almost got a level up out of it. It would have been nice to give... I think Leaf might have got like 100 experience off of it, but... Pretty hard to set a kill up for Leaf. Like, possible, but not easy. These thrones are just overpowered. We need a mage. We need an actual mage that's at low levels that can kill these bosses and gain a level up every time. It was a hard-fought victory, but we've taken control of Kerberos Gate. Nicely done. I'm impressed. Truly. Such a shame to spoil your moment. But I must ask you to drop your weapons. Otherwise, I'll have to do something very ugly to this very pretty young woman. Nana? Raedric, you soulless parasite. Run, Leaf. Don't worry about me. Damn it. Fine. Fine, I said. I'm putting down my weapons. So you keep your hands off her. See, the young pup knows how to heal. Men, move in and chain the good Prince Leaf. Then fan out and seize the rest of his forces. Not victory. Damn, Little Leaf got himself captured? Well, two can play at that game. I'm going in and waving the white flag. No doubt they'll arrest me too. I'll do what I can to protect the little lord from the inside. The rest of you, hot-tail it out of here and make ready to rescue. I suppose this was inevitable, but we have no choice but to retreat. Hold out for as long as you can, Leaf. On my honor, I will come for you. Damn it, Leaf! Nothing to be done about it now, I guess. We're coming after you. Don't you dare go dying first, you hear? Well, we lasted till now. No one can say we didn't give it our all. We did 2 good missions. We killed some pirates and mostly took over a castle until it was a trap. Gods above, watch over the prince. Damn it all! The prince let himself be captured. Can't stand it myself, but for now, I've no choice but to head back to Mount Veildrake. This ain't the end, though. I'll round up the whole crew and we'll storm Munster. Even though he just killed that boss like nothing. Alright, well. Things have changed. Although we thought we were victorious, we were not. We have been captured. Our forces have split up. Our inventory is who knows. This is mainly why I wanted to organize our inventory now rather than later. So at least I have an idea of where everything is now. So thanks for watching, future tubers. Hope you've enjoyed and have a great day. I'll see you next time for, well, who knows? It's a mystery, right? Mystery of the Fire Emblem. I'll see you guys next time.